Hi, welcome to Conversion Conversations. This is Cameron, and today we are taking a look at Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Earthrise Snapdragon. And Snapdragon is a Voyager Triple Changing Titanmaster. He turns into this cool, futuristic... to me, it reminds me of an SR-71, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a spaceship, a dinosaur, and a robot. And yeah, initial impressions, I'm very happy with the toy. I think it's hard to talk about Snapdragon without also talking about Apeface. They're the pair, you know, they're buddy triple changing Titanmasters. They both have these weird little plane modes, which I'll say right off the bat, I think Snapdragon's is just so much more aerodynamic, so much more well put together. I'm glad they gave us Apeface first, because when I first looked at him, I was relatively happy. I had some complaints about the plastic. I think what I've learned is that there was a second wave of manufacturing wave, and they fixed the polymer composition, the formula. So the second wave of Apefaces feel nicer. But you know, he's kind of just this big brick with a nose cone and tiny little wings on it. Whereas Snapdragon feels like something where, you know, with enough thrust, he'll be able to fly. And I guess the same could be said, you have enough thrust, anything could fly. But Snapdragon just in general looks so much more put together. He doesn't really have much underkibble for a plane. I mean, if you look at him from below, you can kind of see, okay, legs, robot, chest. But the arms fold into wings and engines pretty nicely. The legs fold up into forming a cockpit for the Titanmaster. So I'm very happy with Snapdragon. And again, these are those Decepticon colors that I really love seeing: white, teal, purple. Yeah, as a plane, I mean, I'm very, very satisfied. He does have landing gear that you can fold up. You can open up this cockpit right here. Mine is pretty hard to get open. There we go, one side and the other side. You've got a Titanmaster that can sit in there. There is Snapdragon's little Titanmaster. I'll say for his Titanmaster, his robot body isn't, like, it's fine. I think this is painted. That's not just plastic colors. But that head, I've seen better Titanmaster heads. But, you know, that's just fine. You can close back the cockpit if you'd like. And yeah, that's the other thing. Sometimes it detents a little too far, but no big deal. There is a bit of a gap issue in the back. The engines don't connect to the rear part of the fuselage all that well. But besides like that minor complaint, everything else I just really love. It's very swooshable, and like I said before, for a plane, it's pretty svelte and sleek. So now we're going to go ahead and get him into his dinosaur dragon mode. I assume it's a dragon. It reminds me more of a T-Rex, but whatever. First thing we do is there are tabs on this rear section of the plane that tab into his engines. You can untab those, bring those down 90, or actually I think they end up going up with his orientation. And then flip out his paws, his feet, like so on each side. You can bring his dinosaur arms, they're hidden away back here. They come out and forward. Little T-Rex type arms, like so. You can open up this white panel here that brings out the top of his dinosaur head. There we go. We're going to just refocus just a bit. Now that you have the top of his head out, the Titanmaster actually combines. We can see these ridges that he's got on his legs. The Titanmaster can be inserted. There's a head compatible tab right there. That it can be inserted and then closed up, and we form our dino head like that. Then we can close this tab, I believe we bring this chest piece, which tabs in. There we go. It's got a double hinge that can bring it down to kind of bulk up give him a less bulk in his upper chest and more bulk in the hips. And then his little tail just kind of opens up like that. And there we can put these guns on. there we've got, you know, a pretty cute looking little dinosaur mode. I'll say it's kind of small. We can fold these wings back. It's on the smaller side. A lot of his mass is just going to be in the tail, which is unfortunate. It's the same issue that Trypticon has, which is that for a Voyager figure in this mode, he's going to be smaller than other Voyagers, which is a real shame. But he does look really nice next to Apeface. I think they, again, as a duo, look really good together. I will say that, again, you know, Apeface has that chest that sometimes already on mine, it untabbed. Snapdragon just feels a lot more solid. His articulation, you know, you do have dino head articulation and neck articulation, so you can get a more modern dinosaur posture if you'd like. He does have 360 on his shoulders. It's a pin joint, so no in and out. They are very, very tight. He does have an elbow joint and bicep. On his hips, those go 360. Again, they do have in and out because they also form shoulder pieces. He does have a knee joint, which can go pretty far considering how much kibble he's got back here. And you can kind of get a reverse knee if you need it. The feet have a little bit of wiggle due to transformation, and then of course his tail can move around in 2 spots. So yeah, I mean, overall, for this kind of third mode of making sure they are in fact triple changers, I'm pretty happy. And he just, I mean, I can't say this enough, he just feels so much nicer in hand than Apeface does, which makes me kind of want to chase down one of the Wave 2 production Apefaces and see, you know, if it feels the same as this, then I'd be very happy spending the money again to upgrade. To get him now in robot mode, we're going to pull, oh yeah, he does have, because he's a Titanmaster, I don't think I mentioned it, he can open and close his jaw pretty wide and nicely. We're going to pull our little Titanmaster out, fold that dinosaur head back away, fold our dinosaur arms back away. We're going to take, actually, we can't fold those yet because we got to bring his back piece or his chest plate up. Once that's back and secure, then we can put the arms, there we go, that click. Put the arms on each side away. We can come in on the feet, folding out, or folding up the hands, and then this whole section now moves up and engages in 2 spots, which requires us to pivot. There is, let me see if I can get it on camera. There's a pin right here, which we're going to pull up and separate away from the white chest or back plate, I guess. And then there are tabs now. Let's see if we can, there we go, against the, so there's a tab right here, which is going to slide and engage up here on both sides. So we get those tabs, and then it all clicks into place very nicely. The wings can stay folded up. We can rotate those arms around, and now we can come to the legs, split the legs. The legs are pretty straightforward. We're going to take the nose cone and we're going to fold it up, and it is, again, it has a slot in the transparent plastic piece and a tab in the white plastic piece that we fold up and away on both sides. Nice and simple. Bringing the feet out and the heels out, and then we get a pretty cool looking robot mode. There we go. Take the Titanmaster, fold that up and away, stick it on him, give him his guns, and we have a happily transformed Snapdragon. Now we have a fully completed Snapdragon, and I think he looks pretty good. The complaints I have in the way his color scheme breaks out are really just because they are following pretty true to the G1 design, which is a tough thing to complain about because I'm sure that makes a lot of people happy. It's weird to me that we have so much black and purple in the center and then the arms kind of look a little out of place on robot mode, but I think that's just a result of him being similar to his G1 design and not something I can complain strongly about. In terms of articulation, he does have the Titanmaster head waggle. He goes 360 on the shoulders and goes in and out, and I love this extra plastic detail here to fill out the shoulder so you're not just moving on a hinge up here out in space. Bicep swivel exists. You got to watch out for this little bit of wing up here. The arms, their flexibility is a little limited just because of how much engine bulk there is. They can go back a good amount. There's no wrist articulation due to the way the wrist and the dinosaur foot are the same part. He does have a really good waist swivel, which I was surprised by. It impressed me how you can move these two parts in the chest to transform the chest, but they made sure that it gives really good clearance for that waist swivel, which is awesome. He can fully Van Damme, no problem. He can go very deep in the knee, a perfect 90. I recognize that he could go deeper, but you're breaking up the transformation a little bit to do that. And then he is an Earthrise figure, so he does get great ankle tilt. And yeah, Snapdragon, you know, I'm very happy with him overall. The complaints I might have in this in robot mode are really just, I kind of wish the cockpit piece integrated better with his legs, so maybe there's a little more white up here. But other than that, I think he looks great. And again, with Apeface, he looks awesome. As a duo, I mean, again, their colors look great together. We'll give Apeface himself as his gun. But that's another minor complaint I have is now I want I feel like I've got, there we go, arms backwards. Now I want a teeny tiny little Titanmaster style Snapdragon so I can show both of them off holding themselves. But he feels so much better. I like the color of this white plastic more. I love that we don't have this battle damage on Snapdragon. In general, I'm super happy with Snapdragon. I think he is an easy recommendation at the Voyager price point. That's it for this video. Again, thanks for watching. If it's still my Extra Life campaign, you can check the link in the description below and donate to support the sick children that are served by Cincinnati Children's Hospital and win some Transformers prizes. All right, have a great day, everyone. See ya.
All right, it is time to announce the winner of our Transformers Generations War for Cybertron SIEGE Springer giveaway. And I chose to do the Snapdragon review and give this away because they're both triple changers. Since I wasn't going to open up Springer and review him, I figured this it's like the closest thing to thematically appropriate. So what I did was I took, per the usual rules of my giveaways, if you haven't been here before to see a giveaway, I do them pretty often. Anyone who comments in the video and says, hey, I want to be entered in the giveaway, or says something, and during the live streams, if I do live streams, gets entered. So here are my YouTube comments for completionist's sake, for record keeping. So Tim Albrecht and Tank Hunter 48, you can see here they both asked not to be entered in the giveaway. I guess Tank Hunter didn't enjoy him a lot personally, which is kind of the way I feel about Springer. I really like the T30 Springer, and the Siege one seems fine, but it wasn't a real draw. That's why I'm giving away. And then Tim already has Springer. But everyone else requested entries in the giveaway, and I have, in addition to them, Jay Holla, Transformers Fan 4x4, Super Mr. KH, Skybite, Scorpex7, all who commented during the live stream itself. And so out of these 15 entries, we are going to see who won Siege Springer. Ran between 1 and 15. 15 is Captain Apom. Captain Apom, you won Transformers Generations War for Cybertron SIEGE Springer. Per the usual rules of my giveaway, please contact me if you go to the About page on Arbitrary Heroes YouTube page. You can see for me specifically, Cameron, my contact information. You can hit me up on Discord, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, however you can get in touch with me. Give me your shipping information, and Siege Springer will be sent out to you when I send out all my Extra Life toy prizes, because I have now officially, I've sent out all the TCG prizes. I got to send out tracking information for them to everyone after this recording. And the toy prizes, everyone has gotten back to me, so I know who is getting what, so I can start sending those out as well. Thanks again, everyone. You guys helped me raise over $5,000, which is insane. Thanks for supporting the channel and the charity, and we'll catch you all later. Bye, everyone.